Different smartphone components handle different tasks. Traditionally, a CPU does graphic processing, but it also has to defer its attention to run everything else. After researching many benchmarks of high-end mobile devices, I made a list of the top 4 class-leading processors that can be found on these high-end devices. We're going to talk about the cache, which is a component that stores data so future requests for that data can be found later. These devices are the Qualcomm Snapdragon 810 for most Android devices, the groundbreaking Apple's A9 chip, Exynos 7420, developed by Samsung Electronics, NVIDIA Tegra K1, implemented in the latest Google smartphones for exceptional graphics and powerful computing. The Qualcomm Snapdragon 810 is a 64-bit processor with 3GB of RAM. It has 48 KB for the level 1 cache for each of the 8 cores, and 2 MB for the level 2 cache. Phones like HTC One M9, OnePlus 2, Motorola Droid Turbo 2, and many others use this processor. The NVIDIA Tegra K1 64-bit processor has incredible graphics power and extraordinary power efficiency. It has 4 GB of RAM, 32 KB for data, and 32 KB for instructions per core for 4 cores for level 1 cache, and 2 MB for level 2 cache. Google's smartphone, the Nexus 9, uses this chip. The Samsung Exynos 7420 is a 64-bit processor with 3 GB of RAM. It has 32 KB of level 1 cache per core for 8 cores, and 1 MB for level 2 cache. Phones like the Galaxy Note 5, the S6 Active, and Edge Plus use this processor. The A9 features an Apple-designed 64-bit 1.85 GHz dual-core processor. It has 2 GB of RAM and 64 KB for data and 64 KB for instructions for the level 1 cache per core, and 3 MB for level 2 cache for both CPU cores, and an 8 MB level 3 cache that services the entire SoC. Here's a summary of all the information. Thanks for watching.